Hey, what going, y'all? What y'all dealing with? Yo, I'm coming back. I am back, and we are in the midst of full blast summer weather. Thank goodness. Here comes the sun, little darling. So, I got an interesting topic that I wanted to talk to y'all about today. It's something that's not exactly new, but it's something that I've been feeling motivated to talk about just because of the fact that it really has become so much of a striking issue that, I really just want to get everybody's take on it and really just kind of express what I've been feeling about it. The concept of feminism basically erasing femininity. The reason why I say that is because the concept of feminism, in essence, takes away the masculine attribute of the man, and it basically requires the woman then to take on those masculine attributes in order to be able to compete with men in the masculine world, right? What that also does is it makes her have to be the man in essence, and it then takes away the need for her to have any of the feminine attributes that a woman would have because they're not seen as strong enough or good enough. So the reason why I say that is because I was watching a video, and the gentleman that was in the video, he was basically quoting somebody in the feminism movement from the 1960s. And this statement was that a woman without a man is basically like a fish without a bicycle. In essence, saying, what the hell do we need them for, right? I have also heard statements in the feminism movement that said, once we get your sperm, thanks very much, sir. That's it. That's pretty much all we need from you. And there's no reason for us to have you anymore after that. For the interest of balance, for the interest of natural human way of life, this is not true at all. As women, we have things about us that naturally desire the things that the man has about him. The things that the man has about him, right? With the masculine essence or the masculine nature being to be a provider, a protector, to be the strong one in the relationship, allows us to be able to be the things that we need to be in the relationship, which is soft, which is nurturing, which is loving. A lot of these feminine attributes that we have, we then are blanking out, because if you are then engaged in what the feminism movement is trying to bring about, then that means that you now have to be very driven. You have to be competitive. You have to be not only physically strong, but physically aggressive. These things then take away from what we have as our superpower as women. And that's the crazy part about it. And I would go as far as to say that specifically, feminism in the Black community really has done more damage than anywhere else, because feminism was never the essence of what was able to get a Black woman through the things that she went through. As it relates to the strength of a Black woman, we never needed to say, we don't need anybody else. Because what we were able to give to our families, what we were able to give to our communities, had to do with the strength of what we found in being with our families, in being in relationships, in being with our communities. So the essence of we don't need nobody, it doesn't come from us. And it's something that has now become destructive to us as Black women specifically. Our men never looked at us as less than. We began to emulate women who were looked at as trash by their men. Because as women, our superpower is our ability to be soft, our ability to be feminine, our ability to be able to navigate a situation without having to be physically aggressive or without having to be competitive. These are not naturally feminine attributes. These naturally are masculine attributes. And because the feminism movement basically urges us to take on these abilities or to take on these attributes, we then basically are now pulled away from what it is that we as women have as our strength. And with that being the case, it erases what makes us naturally strong as women. It takes away from a woman saying, well, it's okay for me to want to be a wife, or it's okay for me to want to be a mother, because that's looked at as archaic. That's looked at as ridiculous. You then just want somebody to make you a slave. That's what it's looked at as. And because of that, and because the feminine movement puts that on a woman and says, you now are a pick-me, that means that you just only want a man to tell you what to do, right? If you want to be a wife, and if you want to be a mother, and if you want to give to your family, that's what you are. You're a pick-me. But that takes away from a woman who has natural feminine urges and who wants to be able to give to her family, and that makes her look like she's weak. It also makes the woman who says, I don't need a man. As a matter of fact, I have everything covered in my life. What do I need a man for? What do I need marriage for? What do I need children for? I don't need to do any of those things, because that's an archaic way of looking at things. It makes her look like she's strong. It makes her look like, because of the fact that she doesn't want these things, she's an independent woman. She's strong. She is what we should strive to be. And it changes and it flips the whole order of the world to make it look like that is the only thing to basically be pushing towards. The interesting part about it is that what it also takes away from is the woman's natural urge to be taken care of. So once she's done having her fun, once she's done being a career woman, once she's done living her life how she wants to and doing what she wants to and not being told what to do, right? Once it is that she has gotten old, and she looks around and she realizes, I have no children. I don't have a husband. I don't have people around me, because now I have told everybody I don't need nobody. Then the only thing left is loneliness. And yes, this is my opinion. Y'all ain't gotta like it, okay? Y'all don't even have to agree. As a matter of fact, that's the reason why I make these videos. So in case you do disagree, that's fine too. And you can drop that in the comments as well. But the truth of the matter is that you will eventually need somebody. I'm going to drop my social media, as I always do, right here. And then I'm also going to put my YouTube for y'all to be able to check that out as well. Hit me with some subscriptions. Hit me with some likes, some hearts. You know what I'm saying? Get at me. Tell me what y'all think about this whole thing. It's just my opinion, and y'all are welcome to feel however y'all want to. And let me know how you feel. In the meantime, peace out.